Hi guys, this is Marek from Trip Solo, and today I would like to show you a game called Under Falling Skies. Thank you, Czech Games Edition, for sending me a review copy. And this is a solo-only game about an alien invasion. If you play the video game called Space Invaders, you should see some similarities, because in this game you have a truck and you have an alien mothership on the top, and it goes down, and you have alien ships going down. They want to destroy your city, and you have to defend, and you have to destroy them. You have to move along the research track and win the game. And this is, as you can see, a demo copy. So this is a spoiler-free copy of the game. And what CG has done is they created a special copy for reviewers, so they can show you the game without spoiling anything. Because the game has multiple play modes. You have a basic mode, like an easy one. You have a more advanced mode, but also you have a campaign mode. And the campaign mode is about, it has 4 chapters, and you progress through the campaign. It takes about 10 games to finish the campaign. As you can see, you can have defend your base in the standard game or save the world in the campaign. And in the campaign you have different scenarios, different cards, characters and stuff like this. And I don't want to show you the campaign because I don't want to spoil you anything. But CG has taken care of it, because as you will see, some things in this box will be blurred, so you will be not able to see a lot of things, and you will be able to discover the game by yourself. Okay, but this is the rulebook. It's not very long. It covers the basic game, and then it covers the full game, so this is the more advanced mode, and then it covers the campaign. It tells you how to play the campaign, how to store everything. This is the information how to store everything in the box. You can see this game comes in not that big box. This is my palm of my hand, so you can see this is not a big box, but it has a lot of content. First of all, we have the alien ships. They come in different colors. Some of them are like red, pink, and some alien ships will be white. These ships, when are destroyed, they go out of the board. The red ships, purple or pink, I'm not great at colors. When they are destroyed, they go back to the mothership. And then there is this orange alien ship that is used in the campaign mode. And then you have the trackers for energy and for research, and then should be one for for the life or damage of your city. Okay, so here we have the plastic elements. Let's move them here. Here we have some catalog of CG games, like Civilization Through the Ages, and Tolkien, Dungeon, Pets. A lot of games you probably know by now. Alchemist, Codenames, and the latest one, Lost Ruins of Arnak. I've heard it's also a great game. It also has a solo mode. Here we have the dice, and we also have 3 colors. The blue dice are used in the full game, the advanced mode, and the white and gray dice are used in the regular mode. In this game it's a little about, like you have worker placement. This is a dice placement, because every phase, every turn you roll the dice, and you have to put them on the board on specific places that allow you to attack, to research, and to gather energy and do different things. I will show you in a moment how it looks like. And here's the it's not a train. This is an excavator, and it moves around the board, the player board, and it allows you to discover new rooms that you can use, and rooms with more efficient actions that will help you to defeat the aliens attacking your city. And okay, what do we have here? Here we have they don't want to come out. Here we have the game board. The game board consists of a few modules. This is like this is a modular board, and you put it like this. I hope I did it correctly. And then you build the whole board, so the alien ships, they move from top to the bottom. But what's fun is that these tiles are double-sided, and this is the more difficult part of the board, more advanced, and a lot of bad things happen on the right side. When the mothership goes down, 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 it activates different things here. So when you play the game, you can use, for example, this part of the board. You can use the basic version, and here you can use the advanced version, and you can combine it as you would like to. And the game can be easier or more difficult, depends of your, of your experience with the game or the challenge you want to have. So here we have the more and more of these tiles. And you build them like this. You can see the color from the light color to the darker one, and it looks like this. So the board is quite long, but very slim. So you need some table space to play the game. You have 4 of these tiles, and then this is your city. This is the basic city, the basic city of Roswell. It's also double-sided, because if you play the game and you lose the game, you can use the backside of this city board, and then you have some action that will help you with your game. It also tells you which room track to use. Okay, this tells you to use A and B, and here you have a different city of New York. This is used in the advanced, this full game version, and because this city has some advanced action from the start, and tells you to use C and A rooms. And also it has a the second side of the city that you can use if you lost. And what do we have here? And here we have the rooms that you use to play the game. This is the bottom of the player board. When you use it, you put it like this. And this is a place where you put your dice. Every round you have to put your dice on the board. If you put dice in one column, you cannot use a second dice in the same column. You have to put it in the other column. The dice they come into colors. If you use the white die, you have to reroll the remaining dice that you haven't used yet. So it helps you to get maybe different values that you would like to. And the rooms, they have different abilities. The red rooms allows you to attack the alien ships. The green room allows you to move up the research track, and the yellow rooms generate energy. But if you take a look at the other side of the board, you also have some blue rooms, and the blue rooms, they allow you to use the blue die They are robot die that you can use on different rooms. So as you can see, you have different play modes, and you can use this like this or this, and you know, change it, swap it however you like, or accordingly to the city you have chosen. You have Washington DC, Roswell, and New York. And here you have another room board like A, B, and C, and this is advanced mode, basic mode. Oh my god, there are so many options here. Really, this is great because modular boards are great because you can, you know, mix them and use different sides of them, and every time you play the game it's a bit different. So this is cool. And here we have the mothership. On the back side you have information how to play the game. You can use this side if you play the game for the first time, but if you know how to play it, you can use just this side. And the mothership, it moves, it starts like this, and then it moves down, just like in the video game called Space Invaders. You have the ships here, and they, you know, they move down to destroy Roswell or Washington or New York. So this is cool. And what we have next? Below we have the campaign mode. This is the campaign, you know, sheet to write down your scores. You have five of them, but you can probably download them from the website and print it. And this is where you write down your progress in the campaign, or your battles, if you have won them or lost them. Yeah, so it's cool, as you can see. And this is where the campaign starts. Everything is blurred, so I will not spoil anything. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 chapters. As you can see, everything is prepared, so I will not spoil anything. This is chapter 4, this is chapter 3, chapter 2, and chapter 1. This is a comic that you can read, that you have to read before you start the game, and you have some characters that you can use in the game, and some boards are different from the regular game. I don't want to spoil anything. We can try to open the first chapter of the campaign, and then you have the comic that you have to read. You have some options to choose from, and you know, some things are blurred, so you have scenarios that you can choose from. This is Mexico City, so you can see this is a different city. And well, what do we have here? You have another scenarios, Montreal. So probably some more characters that are blurred here. So every time you play the campaign and every chapter you play looks a little different, because at the start of a new chapter you have to choose between 2 cities, and if you choose one, you put the other city into the box and don't use it on your playthrough. And this is what happens with all the chapters. So if you play the game, if you play the campaign once, there are probably some battles and some cities that you won't see. So the next time you play it, you will be able to find something new, something interesting. And this campaign is not a legacy one, so don't worry. You will not have to, you know, destroy anything. It's fully replayable. You can play it many times. And what's also cool is spice up your standalone game. After you finish the campaign, you can use the elements from the campaign in your base game, so you have even more and more options to choose from when you play the game. So the replayability of this game is really fantastic. Considering it's a, you know, small box game, if you look at all the tiles, and all the, you know, elements and the campaign and the base game and the, you know, the advanced mode. There's a lot. I see a lot of games here that can be played before you get bored, and yeah, it's cool. And I'm really happy that this is like a solo only game because, you know, this is like a cool gateway game for solo players, and, you know, having a solo only game guarantees that it's a well thought mode. It's not something that was, you know, added during the development of the multiplayer game, and, you know, because sometimes solo modes in games are not so great. But this game was designed with solo mode in mind. It's solo only, so the experience will be probably great. Visit my Instagram for my review. I will tell you what I think about this game when I play it. I hope I didn't spoil anything for you, but the campaign part that I showed you is just the, you know, first scenario that you get when you start the campaign, so no spoilers here. Of course, when you get the retail version of this game, nothing will be blurred, so don't worry, this is just a review copy. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw. See you on my Instagram. Thanks you for watching, and bye!